Hello and welcome back for more PokeMMO. I did realize that I forgot to grab the item there, so I should probably go ahead and do that. I just need to grab a cut Pokemon from the box. If I can remember who has it. Wait, didn't I remove it from someone? I teach Cut to... Yes, I can teach it to Eustace. Get rid of... agility, I guess? But anyway, once again I'm going to have lots of grinding to do this stream. Going to be spamming Payday. Welcome 7. My current level cap is 29, so once Baldilo hits 20, or once Baldilo hits 30, I'm going to need to box him. You hope I don't feel forced to show up to your streams. You don't have to worry about that because I don't really feel forced at all. And I show up to streams when I can. It's really just when I'm available to. Okay, I forgot that fake out is enough to one-shot. Which is bugging the hell out for you. Are you going to bed? Oh, good rest, thank you. I hope you have a good night. Not sure why. My connection does seem to be better now, so hopefully that's resolved. It does seem to be working on my end. Is it working on yours? Is my YouTube chat reconnected? And Twitch chat? Twitch chat seems to be connected. Not seeing any messages. I'm seeing that message pop up in chat. My game is connected. OBS says my connection is fine. has YouTube chat? YouTube chat does not seem to be reconnected. The stream seems to be reconnected. Guess I'm going back to... using YouTube chat on my phone? Which is kind of a pain, but... is there any way to... do a manual reconnect? Okay, that is weird. Messages I'm sending in YouTube chat through OBS are showing up in chat on my phone, but when I send chats on my phone, they're not showing up in OBS. So it looks like everything works now except for YouTube chat. So yeah, I guess I'm back to just having chat up on my phone. Not sure the best place to put it. Here, maybe? Anyway, I think... Wait. Internet just cut out again, but looks like it's back. So I am not free from the random disconnections. But at least it's otherwise functioning. Baby. It says I'm still streaming on YouTube. It just cut out for a second. Or not YouTube, Twitch. Okay, this is frustrating. Might need to... just cancel stream for tonight, unfortunately. Because... this is not working. At least for the most part. Is it working again? Problem is, it's probably not going to last very long. As my internet just keeps... cutting out and then coming back. Which I can at least go... the next couple minutes without disconnecting again. Maybe I'm mostly in the clear. It's really hard to say though. It's pretty... I would really like to stream more, but my internet is just not cooperating. And there it goes again. Yeah, even after resetting my router... this is still... largely unusable. It froze and then came back almost immediately. As if it's... as it doesn't completely cut out again, it's not a big deal, but... I'd rather not have to stream like this, if I can help it. Problem is, I only have... one real option for internet. No hydration. Well, I have... the health check, which is kind of a combined reminder to stretch and drink water. Which I guess I have to do now that I've redeemed it. Oh, that's kind of cheating. I have infinite channel points. I was going to drink water anyway, though, so I'm just gonna do it. Well, at least my internet hasn't cut out again. But, again, we'll see how long that lasts. If it starts getting bad again, then yeah, I'm gonna have to call it, I think. And just try streaming another time. But like the new model, I'm honestly not really sure how to interpret it visually. Like, what are Rini and Nini doing in it? And I'm guessing that's meant to be your VTuber self with Rini and Nini as opposed to you using Rini and Nini and or Nini's as your own. They're clinging onto you like cats. I guess cats do that, don't they? I guess it depends on the cat, though. I'm talking like I have a lot of experience with cats, but I really don't, considering I'm unfortunately allergic. I do like cats, though. Cats in general are great. You are too allergic to cats? Is that a canon thing where you have an allergic reaction to Rini and Mimi? Or Poison Fang? This, I don't think I'm going to be keeping anyway. Not sure which of these is preferable. Probably the one with the higher... I don't know, is poison chance better? Or crit chance better? Oh, welcome to Coda. It's horrible if you're canonically allergic. Yeah. Maybe I just keep Poison Tail for the higher power points. I really don't need to think this hard about it. I'm not keeping either one. I'm just gonna replace it with Venoshock soon anyway. ended up just choosing the one with higher power points. You're actually going to bed now? Alright, have a good night. Do I have a favorite Pokemon? Well, my number one favorite is probably Mawile. I have a number of favorites, I guess. Have a good stream if it lasts. Thank you. I hope you have a nice day. And thank you for the bless. I am going to be finishing my split with... or hopefully finishing it with Grief on Sunday. So hopefully you can stay for that one. I think I have a one of those sheets with your favorite Pokemon of each type on it, but I don't know where I have it. You've already always had a soft spot for Nidoran. Which form, or do you consider them both to be effectively the same species? You had a pretty solid run in yellow with the high-level Nidoking? Like a casual playthrough, or a Nuzlocke or something? In Kanto, in this run specifically, I had a lot of success with Nidoqueen. Got some use out of Nidoking as well, though not nearly as much. He's not super high level though, so I can still potentially get a decent amount of use out of him in the rest of this run. Just a casual playthrough. How would you compare the older games to the newer ones? Because I never actually played the first two gens. Yes, there are some things about them that just seem really outdated to me, like lack of abilities and... Oh, there goes my internet again. Looks like it's back though. Do they have different movesets? They do have some differences, though they are pretty similar. Like, Nidoqueen gets Hammer Arm, while Nidoking gets Mega Horn. He played a small amount of Shield, but it wasn't much. And I never actually played Gen 8 either. Pretty much the entirety of my experience with Pokemon is Gens 3 through 7. Not really any of the really old stuff or really new stuff. Older Pokemon games were great for their time. Shield felt good for a new gen Pokemon. You skipped from yellow to shield. That's quite the jump. All the way from Gen 1 to Gen 8. Oh, I need to restore my paydays. Honestly, I think, at least in my experience, the game's peaked design-wise around Gens 3 to 4, but mechanics-wise around Gens 5 to 6. But each game has its own pros and cons to it. I'm trying to think about what games I've played that are as old as Gen 1. And honestly, I'm not sure that there are any, at least that I can think of. You do enjoy Pokemon, but it's hard for you to focus on a single series. It takes years to finish games regardless of how good they are. I kind of understand that. If you have a lot going on, or a game just I'm not really sure the word I'm looking for. I guess if a game just feels better to play in smaller doses. I totally get it taking a while to finish a game. I mean, sometimes I'll just start a game, play most of it, and then stop playing for quite a while and finish the rest later. Welcome, George. Or sometimes I just keep restarting a game and can never seem to finish it. But other times I do just get really sucked into a game and end up finishing the whole thing very quickly. Funnily enough, I still need to finish Drakengard 3, despite making it all the way to the final level. At the very least several months ago. I'm not sure exactly how long it's been at this point. Pretty busy with ADHD among other things. Yep, that's understandable. I don't usually forget what's happening in games. It's hard for me to forget things in general, really. It's a gift and a curse, but a couple other games that I keep restarting but never finishing are Dragon Quest IX, which I've had for a long time, and Crying Suns, which I think is a really interesting game with fun gameplay, but I don't know, something about it just makes it hard for me to get through. I also still need to finish Celeste. I played almost the entire game. Still haven't finished it. And the thing is, I know I just have not picked it up in a while. Oh, it looks like my OBS disconnected again. Is it reconnecting and all? And not being disconnected from the game. You hear me fine and stream is still going? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my internet. But if it's not that bad on your end, then I guess I can keep going at least for now. You're born with the curse of clumsiness. It's your early injuries, your memory. That stuff has suffered as you got older. Sorry to hear that. That definitely doesn't sound pleasant. Lag is gone now, yep. Seems like my internet is running fine right now. But I guess we'll see how long that lasts. I keep saying that. At the start of stream it was so bad I had to restart my router. And even then, it continued having really bad issues for a little bit. Plus I ended up needing to cancel, well, not cancel, but cut another stream short a couple weeks ago because of internet problems. That longer comment was in reference to forgetting what you're doing in games. Yeah, I got that. I just got distracted with the whole internet thing. Seems like having memory issues would kind of suck. You just have all these gaps in your memories and can't remember things that I don't know, my dad has bad memory and it kind of boggles my mind the things he forgets. And that's honestly not something just with him, it's with a lot of people. I often am surprised by what they forget. But I think I just need to not give myself any expectations when it comes to other people's memory. I do have to wonder what the optimal power of memory is, because there are of course downsides to having good memory as well. You knew the things you had forgotten. Yeah, that's another thing. You don't necessarily know what it is you've forgotten. The downsides of good memory are things like, you know, not being able to forget things that you wish you didn't have to remember. That's kind of the obvious one that people always talk about. And of course, not being able to experience something you love for basically the first time again, because you basically remember exactly how it's gonna go. That's something that I never really hear anyone else talk about, is when your memories with another person are so clear and fresh in your mind, and they've practically forgotten you, it feels like you're being left behind by the world. Unfortunately, you work tomorrow and it's rolled past 2 a.m. Have a good night and thank you. I know this is a late stream. It is 11:20 about here. And I don't even start work tomorrow until 1 p.m. So it's really not that late for me, but for most people it's either really late or the entire next day. You could watch all of One Piece again. One Piece? The manga for that hasn't even finished, has it? And thank you for the blessed Dakota. I need to ask, is it Dakota Wood or Taco de Wood? Not exactly sure how I'm supposed to be reading it. It's idiom there. So like Western Europe? Bro said he's 2/3 done? As in the writer of One Piece? Yeah, it seems really long. Well, I see. Honestly, I basically never watched anime that long. Though I have read series that are pretty long. Not sure how they compare to the length of One Piece, though. They probably don't come anywhere near it, honestly. At least based on what I've heard. Twas quite the grind, I can imagine. Like, if you do nothing but read One Piece, how long would it take you to catch up to where the author is? You mostly read manga though, I get that. I still read things like, you know, traditional books and web novels. All text. But it's mostly manga and manhwa. Webcomics. I don't know, I really like both and they each have their merits. Because on the one hand, you have visual depictions in manga that you can't necessarily get from just text, but at the same time, there are absolutely ways to utilize telling stories through only text that you can't really get from a manga. And I think a good example of that is actually Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, which, funnily enough, they're making a manhwa out of, which makes zero sense to me. Some stories should just stay in their original art form. I started that but never finished the web novel or the comic It is a pretty long web novel. And I'll be honest, it only gets better as it continues. Comic? Yeah, trust me. Oh, just the web novel? But yeah, trust me when I say it will not work as a comic. Half of the main themes are partially dependent on it being a web novel. And I mean, I don't think I can really elaborate on that without spoiling. This is probably a weird thing to say, but I honestly think the epilogue is the best part. It's kind of a long epilogue, but the way it just ties everything together and finishes out the story is perfect and really completes the web novel, I think. Compare that to other epilogues like Nobilis, which, honestly, it's better off without the epilogue. It kind of makes me wonder why there's so much of a contrast. It sucks when an ending feels rushed. Yeah, definitely. I don't think you can get an ending quite as rushed as something like No, 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 no. It kind of feels like Lin Okamoto just decided he didn't want to keep writing and just decided to skip to the end. Because there's no way he thought, oh, this other stuff leading to the end isn't important. It's fine if I just time skip it. So I don't think I can ever in good conscience recommend it. It was incredibly disappointing. You love the Toriko ending? I don't think I've ever heard of that one. What's it about? Super long though. And it seems like it's a lot easier for me to tolerate long stories in book or manga form over anime form. Anime or general TV forms. I'm not really sure why that is. The longest anime I'll watch is something like Psycho Pass, which is 26 episodes. At least the first season is. But I have no issues reading a manga like Monster, which adaptation, which is over 70 episodes. Though speaking of anime, I need to rewatch Shigofumi for Anime Club. I have watched it before, but I really should do a refresher. I didn't rewatch Montwaru Penguin Drum and kind of regretted it. And since Shigofumi is half the length, I don't really have an excuse not to. Did my internet get bad there for a second, or was it not bad? And it's back to 0. It's fine, nothing noticeable. That's good. I do have some manga I really need to read though, that have been on my list for a while. Like, Aku no Hana, Flowers of Evil. I did watch the anime, but it didn't cover the whole story, and quite frankly, it ended just when it was starting to get good. Like, the character development finally felt like it was going in an important direction. But I think the thing that's stopping me is it was honestly very painful to watch. Not because it's bad or anything, but I guess I'm not really sure how to explain it. since I restarted my router after starting stream, I think my ad break scheduling got thrown off. So I'm really not sure when the next one is going to be. And I really need to refill my water. But I guess it shouldn't be too much longer at least. I mean, I could check if I open my stream manager. I don't know, I'm not actually seeing it. Here we are. Purl off for another 9.5 minutes. You gotta work out all this stuff before you start streaming. Yeah, there are definitely a number of things you need to make sure are ready. Though ads you don't really need to worry about until you're an affiliate on Twitch, or... I'm not really sure how ads work on YouTube actually. Welcome back, Mercer. I mean, it hasn't been that long since you messaged before. Do you get breaks that often? But, Mercer, have you watched Aku no Hana by chance? Or read the manga, I guess, that's... You quickly said that while you were free, you're on your first break now. I'm not sure when you actually started. What am I doing? I need to go restore my payday points. It is a problem with autopiloting. And now the ad message pops up. I'm absolutely going to need to take a break because my water is empty. Started about 3 hours ago. Name's not familiar to you though, I see. Yeah, I was talking about how I really want to read the manga, but the anime was kind of painful to watch, and once it got to the actual good part... I shouldn't say the actual good part. Once it started really getting interesting is when the anime ended. So I really need to get to reading that. I'm not sure I'd necessarily recommend it because I never got around to reading it. And as I said, the anime got cut off short. And is why I'm interested in reading it in the first place. Oh, and have you started on Shigofumi for Anime Club yet? I definitely want to make sure I rewatch it this time. Ended up not watching Maru Penguin Drum. You've added it to your nuts, so you'll check it out. It is a good one. Alright, I'm back. And it looks like my internet's, or my connection is okay, at the moment at least, but did cut out a couple times. Which is annoying, but unfortunately I don't think there's anything I can do about it. I've already tried restarting my router. Which definitely helped, because it was way worse before that point, but again, it clearly didn't fix the problem entirely. And there goes my connection again. And maybe I'll try to just finish out the second hour. And call it after that. Unless it starts getting really bad again, but hopefully it doesn't get to that point. I at least don't think my connection is stable enough to justify streaming beyond that. Maybe I should try calling my ISP tomorrow, because this has been going on for a couple weeks now. I'm not sure that they can even do anything about it. Or at least nothing they haven't already done. Or haven't already started working on, I guess is what I mean. Makeup slap, is that? And I guess I get rid of Sing? And it's not like I'm going to be using Baldillo in any important battles. It's really just for spamming Payday. Could help for rock and steel types that resist Payday. And it's not like I have to worry about ghost types because they're immune to Payday, so I wouldn't be using Aldilo against them in the first place. On the other hand, I probably shouldn't be using him to catch Pokemon either, because you do get catch XP in this game. Thanks, Saribot. Struggling to understand what I'm saying? Is that a connection issue or just my mic not clearly picking up what I'm saying? Or is my audio scuffed again? Because that could also be it. Honestly, I'm not sure what I can necessarily do to fix it if it's an internet issue. Mic issue is potentially easier to fix. And how close is Lotta to 24? Not that close. I should at least be able to start getting Sergius some XP before Baldillo ends up above level cap. Yeah, I wonder what is Eevee's at. Not quite at 200 yet. YouTube seems okay. I mean, YouTube's having an entirely different issue. Because my YouTube chat isn't showing up in OBS at all. So I need to have it up on my phone. And I have no idea how to fix it without completely restarting OBS, but I think that's more trouble than it's worth. Not sure how much longer grinding is going to take before you can actually continue on to the maxi fight. And once Baldillo breaks level cap and I box him, I'm not gonna be using Payday anymore, which means... What am I doing? I need to go to the Pokemon Center. Which means... I can... go ahead and give 100% of the EXP gains to the Pokemon I actually need to train. And I can start grinding on higher level Pokemon, which should also help. I guess I'm not entirely sure what the next spot for that is. Roaster's kind of an easy place to train because they're low level and give HP EVs, which are good on basically everyone. Let's be honest, I'm not going to get to that point during this stream, so that's something I can figure out for next time. If stream with grief is same as last time, we won't make it. It's probably going to be earlier because we're planning on Sunday after Grief finishes work, which is going to be earlier in the day than I finish work. I just don't know exactly what time. I'll have to wait for him to tell me when that'll be. Speaking of which, I'm not entirely sure why he hasn't told me what time yet. But I don't know whether he has a variable end time. If it's his usual time, that will be around 4 hours ago. Okay, so a couple hours before we started. But I'm probably going to be teaching Nerd how to play Endless Space 2 on Sunday in the time before we start stream. But hopefully you can actually make it for a larger chunk of that stream than these past couple. I guess that's the downside to me streaming this late is if it's on a day that you work, then you won't be able to watch. I'm gonna go back to work. Thank you and I hope you have a nice day. guess we'll see how my stream holds up. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull up Slay the Spire on the side. I did not know I could do it that way. And I can go ahead and continue my run from last time. That's right, I was running... or starting to run a claw deck, wasn't I? Wait, what caused the, artifact? Oh, bag of marbles. I don't really need to burn boot sequence here. Honestly, the collision sound effect is really jarring when the music isn't playing. Oh, maybe I should use boot sequence. Never mind, that was a complete waste. I forgot about the plated armor I got. Defend plus plated armor would have been plenty. Not quite enough block. Wait, yes it is with the plated armor. I keep forgetting about that. I'm not used to having it. And take out one of the sides. And block all damage. Aside from having more dazes in my deck than I'd like. I'd say this fight is going pretty well. And there they are. There's no way this takes it out, is there? Because I had 19 damage at most, and it was at 23. So much for doing this fight damageless. I think it's pretty rare for me not to take any damage in this fight, though. That might say more about me than the fight itself. I take Steam Barrier, don't I? Since I'm at least starting to run a kind of zero cost deck. I think Steam Barrier is the right choice here. Okay, I don't think my deck is in a good spot for this fight, I will be honest. Also, I should probably at least burn my fruit juice potion here. I forgot this isn't even my main save file. I'm on Ascension 0. It doesn't really matter for my end of battle healing. Here's Venom Shock, and I can get rid of Poison Tail. Taking 4 damage here isn't that bad, I don't think. It's obviously not ideal. Get rid of the slime. I think it's just dual cast Strike. But it's not gonna split it, is it? Yeah, no. I'll probably get a split in next turn, as long as I don't trigger a split now. Let's bring it down to exactly 70 trigger a split at or below, so yes it does. So I can't use both Claw and Zap here. Is it better to get another Orb up or build up Claw damage? Probably build up Claw damage, right? Right, because I can at least take targets for it once it does split. And I can try to get as good a split as possible here. Claw, Zap, Strike. It's 51. Not great. Could be worse. I have 11 damage coming at me. I think I get rid of the Acid Slime first. And then defend plated armor is enough to block the damage. Hang on, I just realized. Say the Spire isn't even showing up on my stream right now. My bad. There we are. Sorry for the scuff. And there goes my phone. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to end stream very soon. Can only get rid of one of these slimes. At least without taking a poor split. That's a lot of damage coming at me. There's probably a time to use boot sequence, isn't it? Guess I'll claw the back one because doesn't really matter which one I claw. Necklace, all my plated armor. Okay, I can at least get rid of that one. Not the best targeting. I mean, it works. Means I get a really good split on the spike slime. If I strike here, and hopefully... What? Lightning orbs do not want to cooperate there. Ooh. I don't think any of these really work with the deck I'm building, unfortunately. I mean, I have to take Frozen Core, don't I? Those other options are so bad. And having some extra block will help. And I think I'm gonna have to call it for Slay the Spire, because I'm ending stream very soon. Got my game music back. Or PokeMMO music back, I should say. I'll go ahead and run up my PowerPoints and call it after that. maybe I can... bring up my... YouTube chat in my browser? I just need to make sure... that doesn't happen. Just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Because, again, I don't know why my YouTube chat broke in OBS and it's not reconnecting. Only 4 more PowerPoints now. I guess I need to... bring up Twitch as well so I figure out who to raid, since I can't do that on my phone now. I could raid Taco. But I'm honestly kind of hesitant to do that right now. I'm probably just gonna call it without rating. Alright, I'm just gonna call it here for today. My next stream is going to be on Sunday when I continue and hopefully finish Wallace Split and the Cage Lock with Grief. And hopefully I don't have any internet issues that day. But that's kind of outside of my control. I'm also... I still have a lot of training to do before I'm actually ready to battle Maxie. But hopefully it doesn't take too long for me to finish getting ready. I've already gone through a big chunk of the training. But anyway, as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.